And so she was the second brainstorm, the second manager, the second person, the girl who pushed me, the daughter who helped me create and do Thomas Edibles. And so unfortunately, when she was murdered, somebody broke into her house and she was shot in the chest. And so when we lost Naya, I instantly just stopped baking. Thomas Edibles came to an abruptly stop. I came to a stop. A mother should never, ever lose a child, and it was very rough. And anytime I thought about Thomas Edibles or even bacon, all I could think about was just Naya and how everything evolved around her and how everything came from her and her thoughts and her pushing me, and how it all came about with me doing her events and everything, the prom, her graduation, all her parties. We even did her, so Naya had a daughter before she was killed, Nova Renee, and we even went all out for, she was a COVID baby, so we went all out for her birthday party. We did like a Candyland, and we did Naya, as always, she always wanted to go over top. She didn't care what people said. And we did a Candyland kind of thing. She wanted all these candy carts for her daughter's birthday. And so I came up with the idea. I actually bought desks like you would buy. Back then, that's when we shopped at Target. I bought desks, converted all these desks to candy carts, and each cart had something different on it. And then, you know, she had this big, huge cake. And so this was the cake. Let me just go back to it. So this was the cake that we done. And then it was just gorgeous. I was trying to find some more pictures of her from the birthday party. But needless to say, it was rough. People were asking for Thomas Edible stuff. They wanted cakes and cookies, but they knew I was struggling. So they held off. And I reached a point where I was just like, I was ready to give up. The memories and everything were just too much to handle. And I was, the years went by. So year 1 went by, year 2 went by, and then we got to year 3. Year 3 went by. And so now we're almost up to year 4, and people have just continued to ask for Thomas Edibles and wanting Thomas Edible stuff. And I'm just like, what do you guys want me to do? Naya's not here. My sidekick's not here. The one who comes up with everything is not here. I'm trying not to cry. Comes up with everything is not here. And so God placed it on my heart just to think about it. Everybody was like, just think about it. Curtis was like, what would Naya want you to do? Would she want you to keep doing things? I mean, I was doing things over the 3 years, but only for immediate family. And everybody was rushing and coming to the parties because they knew I was doing stuff for immediate family, like stuff for her daughter and stuff for my grandsons and stuff for my oldest daughter and stuff for my mom and stuff for my husband. So people were flying and flocking and coming to those events because they knew they were getting Thomas Edible stuff. So the other day, well, it really wasn't the other day. Maybe about a month ago, I saw Regina King on TV, and I don't know if you guys know, Regina King's son committed suicide. And So she was talking to the Obamas, and she was explaining how it was rough for her too. So I can totally understand, when I see parents who talk about them losing their child, whether it's through suicide or domestic violence, or for like me, gun violence. Our ears, we like tune in. We tune in because we have these sickening and the hurt that's in us. It's there and we don't know what to do. So we're listening to the next person to hear what are they doing to cope and to deal with their pain and their suffering. So Regina started a wine business or service where she makes this wine that her and her son was a cook, I guess, I'm assuming, or something of that sort. And so I don't know if they share wine or how the wine came about, but she has a wine that she has put out in honor of her son. And she said the reason why she did it is now she's creating new memories with her son through the wine by doing the wine and selling it to people. And it's like something just clicked in my mind, and I was like, oh my God, how awesome is that to be able to create new memories with Naya, my daughter here, my